I have a question. Do you really want to get well? John 5, Jesus goes to the pool at Bethesda and sees a man who is lame. John 5:6 says this: When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" Well, do you want to get well? Sometimes, when we or the ones we care about have been in a circumstance a long time, it becomes all we know. The greatest hurdle, therefore, is not the circumstance, but the reality of freedom. This reality of freedom means you can no longer blame the situation for your problems. Too many times I've seen people pray against the problem only to fight the solution. When the children of Israel were taken out of captivity, instead of continuing in joy, they lived in the complaint. Why? Because slavery had been their master, and it trained them. It dictated when they could sleep, eat, laugh, love, hate, etc. Without they could not cope with life. You can get someone out of slavery, but the question is, how do you get slavery out of them? Do you want to get well? I mean, do you really want your children to follow God? I've seen parents fight for their children to be free, only to restrain them after they were freed. I've seen people get healed only to hide their testimony. I've seen people who live in the land of the free complain and wish they were in another country. Churches pray for revival only to want it on their own terms. Getting well outwardly doesn't necessarily mean you are healed internally. Jesus later tells the man who he healed, "See, you are well again. Stop sinning or something worse may happen to you." This then is the true issue. When God fixes the outward situation, will you be willing to let him also heal the turmoil inside? So, the question is, do you want to get well?